Alright. I'm thinking maybe we'll go Yelda today. Oops. And maybe no Echo. Let's just pick one that seems reasonable that we haven't done in a while. Maybe... I mean, I'm on a Quoths here. Let's just do a Quoths. Seems reasonable. Yep. We'll let the rest be random. Hellhorn. Ooh, okay. This could be tough. We got really good starters here. We got the Ritual, we've got the Alchemy. Steelworker, I guess, is not amazing, but it's okay. A Quoths Reservation, which we already chose. Entropy. I feel like we've been getting Entropy a while. And then Spike Kale and Pushback Archeon. Okay. Spike Kale about the only tough thing other than Hellhorn, just kind of not being that great. Alright, we don't get the only path that I like with Gilda, which is the Guild Mother. So, we have a choice to make here. Now, on the one hand, there are imps, but we didn't get imp starters. You know, there are imps in the clan, which might give a little bit more reason to go Harvest, but I don't think enough. I think Harvest is basically just Lazarus or Melting Remnant. Otherwise, you basically require finding Endless to make it really be consistent, in my opinion. It'd be nice if they had, you know, if I were to suggest something with these whelps, because I don't think the whelps are greatly... I don't think the whelps as a whole are really where they need to be. So, like, Snotty Whelp's fine. I feel like Snotty Whelp has a thing. But then you got Wealthy Whelp and Stuck Up Whelp, who basically do the same idea. Like, let's just earn gold. They have different requirements for it, but it's like, well, make one of them do that, and make the other do something else. Like, why can't another one of them do something that would actually interact with this Bloat Matron thing, right? Either have their ability make another whelp, like, copy itself or something, or have it, like, create a new whelp to your hand or something, you know, anything like that. Basically, anything that could actually support the damn thing. Otherwise, you're pretty much needing to find Endless for it to even work. Anyway, we're going Lady Avarice. That'll be fine. We'll probably just go Versatile Ember Staff here because we almost, you know, with Steelworker it's nice because I can make a floor with Steelworker and Gilda, and they will, you know, get some armor going and then potentially earn a lot of gold in the boss fights. But if I take Consume Crown, it would maybe make those boss fights not go as long, but it's just not that good of an artifact anyway, whereas Versatile Ember Staff is fine. Alright, we'll take the mark. I was going to put Steel Worker in front, but I might put Gilda in front now. A little risky to put Steel Worker in front here. And not too much, actually. I think we still just do this. We got torches. And either way, I survived the hit. Worst comes to worst. Yeah, we'll do this. Use this already. Torch. Blast them. Do that. That's a turn right there. You know, I'm probably going to need to play at least one ritual. And we already saw one go by, so I should just do this. Definitely earning our keep in gold here. Alright, we're killing, so just let it happen. Alright. Pretty good amount of money. Do like me some lava armor. Does have a calcified ember, golden touch maybe. I mean, I feel like the alchemies will be getting me enough eggs without the need of the golden touch. We're already going to 8 next turn, assuming I play them all. Let's just take this. Overstack a floor. With Steelworker, not horrible. With Lady Avarice, not horrible either. Versus taking a Calcified Ember Ritual. Imp's just not going to have space. I'll take that. I think we're going to save it. I don't really need a minor artifact at the moment. It'd be really nice to get these rituals down costed. I can keep the alchemies as is. Hellhorn unit's probably not better than Pyreborn unit though. And Merchant Magics. I feel like to get this thing, I do need to hit this. I think we should be able to get through the next fight with 30-30 and a Steelworker without needing a Merchant of Steel. I need to prepare for that Hell Vent and prepare for it well. Probably an Alpha Fiend's okay. Another Steelworker, probably not as much. Yeah. Alright, we're double stacking that. Now we've got a Hell Vent target. Holdover, not really great. I could hold over the passage. For now, we can just put a +10 on a torch. -1 shouldn't be too bad with the Ember Staff and this. Though I guess maybe the Ember Staff doesn't make gigantic sense. I probably shouldn't have took that trial now that I think about it. Why did I just snap pick that? I think I need a better turn to use my Ember thing on. This one... Still got another ritual in there. But I could get the I feel like we're gonna be fine. I don't think I'm playing the Calcified Ember here. Potentially. And we're bottom decking the thing. Okay, it's gonna hit me. Well, nothing I can do about that. If I get hidden passage here. Alright, if I know that, it's gonna try all that. I guess I can play the ritual. So we're bottom decked all of our best cards. It sucks, but it is what it is. We'll go... Am I taking them out? I'll just take the 6. knew I was getting the calcify number there. Maybe I just saved it, whatever. One more of these is not bad. If I can get 6 every fight, then that's workable. Hornbreak would be better into this, but I think another one of these just to accelerate our ability to get that shit. I do like a hidden coffers, but currently we're basically looting at 6 every turn, and it may never get better than that. So we'll do this. That's just useful. That'll be useful with my deck to some degree. We'll go left here. It's not really that many good equipment for us. And I need some unit upgrades while I can. Okay, dualism on the steelworker, almost certainly. We do have an endless. Oh yeah, deranged breed. That is a hell of a unit. Doesn't work on that, right? Yeah. So dualism there. And you know, I don't mind actually just adding rage here. It's weird, but it kind of makes sense because this guy always wants the rage even though he's an enchanter. And then Smidgestone and Quick. I don't think we need the Smidgestone when we took 2 of the Ascend cards, but I will put some health here. Titanite would be preferable as well, but I don't know. The steals aren't looking great from here on out. Just the final one. Might as well just settle for this, since we're always starting with this unit anyway. Could do Smidgestone maybe. I don't know that I want 5 of these rituals, but certainly 1 more of them is fine, right? Alright, we got an old school monster training run here going. Well, so far Hellhorn's doing alright. I could actually just do this. Could also make him quick. That's not horrible. I don't typically like quick, but push back here should be fine. We're gonna have a lot of armor to the whole floor. He'll push back, that's fine. We want him to push back because then Gilda will then push back after that, and then Steelworker's back in front. Alright, let's move you up first so that you get a hit. Or do I want to get that 60 damage in right now? I think I'd rather have, well, here, let's do this. I guess that puts Alpha Fiend in front, putting him up there, but whatever. Let's protect you that way. You can spread out the damage here, just in case. Alright, you come up. Yeah, might as well give you a bunch of damage too, right? We're probably going to get a flying kill here. Probably don't want a flying kill. I want to play another alchemy if I can. Okay, good. We're not getting it. That's ideal. Spread the love out here. Dualism Steelworker certainly is fine. I really hope we get the alchemy. but if we don't, we don't. Didn't get it. Whatever. Whew, last stand, yes. Oh my, Zealot. Costs a lot. I mean, I'm definitely taking an Ember upgrade, but Rail Vader's also acceptable because Zealot's so expensive. Hard to play him out. Spinstone would have made this play easier, but I think I'll still take it. I mean, that's a hell of a ritual of battle target. Doesn't even really need to be quick, but if we can make him quick, that would help too. I'll just loot this. I have no abilities. I guess that. I have a dragon. Getting one of these two would sometimes help, but consume remove there, spell chain, I don't know. I need the health too. If we're hitting that, we're hitting that. We're not getting those healths. If we're hitting that, there's no health. If I hit that, there's no health. So we definitely just hit this. It's the easiest health to hit. Plus there's a holy stone if I want that. Oh man, fire breathing. It's like Zealot, but better. I might just take the hothead. It is entropy though. Nice thing about my deck right now is it doesn't care too much about silencers. I guess it does hurt brute a bit. Yeah, I mean, if I take Hothead Zealot, it's just not happening. He is just kind of a better unit than Zealot, though, right? In most cases. He hits twice, he costs 2, and he's built in quick. I, of course, didn't take the Ritual Tome, so maybe my chances of getting his thing down aren't great, but I will at the very least end up with Taskmaster's Lash, and I have torches, so I am kind of thinking he's worth taking. I don't know. I'll take him. I can still use both the units. I mean, whatever comes first. Because obviously I got the mid-floor filled anyway right now. I would have maybe flexed into Guild Mother, although that would be weird because then I'd gain a pip. Probably not then. Just go full Avarice, right? The plus 10 for starting gold, that's not anything I'm going to play into, honestly. I could Holy Stone something, or I could just re-roll for better upgrades. Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to be leaking anything, and I've already got enough Pyre Health. That's good. I could hold over a 3-cost card. It's not a horrible play, honestly. And if I do that, I could just combo it with Holy Stone here. But I could also just re-roll. I should keep it at 3 and just try to make everything else 2. I guess I will do this though. Just re-rolling doesn't make sense right now at that gold amount. Stone of the Undying can be tough, but it's just going to get us extra gold most likely. I also don't have to play Lady Guild on the floor. She's not really that important. Doesn't even actually make that much money, to be honest. But whatever. Still put you in front. Now the question is, who are we putting down in the mid? All of them are expensive other than the best one. The best unit goes in for sure. And then which of these? I feel like it's Hothead. Nah. We'll do Zealot for this fight. I have the Hothead. I think we'll be using Zealot mainly until I can get a... I didn't need to put both of them there, whatever. Until I can get a cooldown reduction. Let's move you up first and then just block at least one of these. Take that out. I should have put you up first. What am I doing? That's gonna hurt. Well, now I'm glad I got the Holy Stone. Let's just hope we don't fully bottom deck it. It's of course the hardest, yeah, the Vengeful Staff. This thing is gonna screw me over, I just know it. I mean, I'll screw myself over with it, but I'm about to take a ton of damage here. Alright, we got this. Guess I need you to do enough damage here. Dude, can I get the fucking Hidden Passage already? This kills them. Still want that Hothead at this point. I don't care too much about maximizing avarice stuff here, I just want to win. Move you up in case this thing gets one shot. Oh my god, really? Okay. Torch is pretty good in this run. Just doing that to play a little bit into the avarice, but whatever. Alright, we made good gold there. Okay, we got Mind Cage, so now we don't need to sell it. Branding right for some armor. I mean, Inflame is just better, right? Half the armor, but the 6 rage plays. It's not actually half the armor, it's 15 armor really, versus 10 armor. I'd rather take that. Wow, I only got 1 there. Well, we'll save that. Alright, Hellvent. Zone of Silence, kind of hard to play. But that does take care of my thing up top, so we'll take it. We'll figure out a way. I don't have to play my holdover card in every fight. I don't think we need anything else here. Shattered Halo in this combo, very good. Hellhorn does have some pretty good uncommons. Pyreborn normally really has Make It Rain that I can think of off the top of my head. Manifold Mirror might be okay. That would help with like some Scourge shuffling potential fights. I do like Shattered Halo quite a lot though. We would get 2 different procs on it already. And yeah, there's some good rares in Hellhorn. I don't know about Pyreborn mainly has Pyroclasm, but and maybe I don't need it since I got this Hothead that's gonna have a ton of damage. But even just a chance of getting more last stands, I think is fine. Maybe just the 1 is fine. I think maybe Manifold Mirror here. I am a big fan of Shattered Halo. I think that it's not the bait that people say it is, but you know, either way, it's just not getting taken here. do wonder if I actually just need another steel worker. A second one would help quite a lot. But at a certain point, it's hard to play everything out. I think probably just one more of these. Then we're definitely good on the rage scaling. Get rid of some of these, maybe. Torches have actually been pretty good. I almost don't even want to get rid of them. And even the stewards, I don't know, they block things. Get rid of one of these. Maybe get rid of one of these. And then just keep going here. Minus draw. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. Range Brute's a nice to have here. He's not like 100% mandatory. But Hothead, on the other hand, is mandatory. Just gonna put this here so I don't get harvested. Alright, I lead up 2 hits. Good turn here. Hothead. Yeah, I want to greed that one out. I think I'd rather play the alchemy than the ember. Almost forgot to click the ability. That would have been devastating. Oh, I had Niquas Reservation. I am just the worst. I really am. Maybe I can draw back to that calcified ember. Missed out on a bit of the avarice there. Payoff? Nah. Definitely don't need any of this. Says some synergy with Talons, not much else. Lash, unneeded. Take the Ember Charge. Guild Marker, Sinner's Salve. I like Sinner's Salve. That has some synergy with the Ember Staff and the Split Anvil in some ways. Just being able to pop more stuff with it. Sketches, not really. Though not horrible, but definitely the Sinner's Salve here. Okay, I could intrinsic one of these and make it, that could actually be the Hell Event. Unless I can get Spell Chain on it. Spell Chain is definitely a possibility as well. Definitely get the Last Stand with that. Let's get another one of these down to 2. Get another one of these at 10, in case I can't get in my Silence Room in time for the Entropy fight. Ugh, Holy Stone and Freestone. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Obviously we'll do this here. Holy Stone. Am I hitting any more Merchant of Magics, I wonder? Doesn't look like it, so I'll just put it on this, I guess. Permafrost. Nothing. I could Surge Stone one of these. Hellvent goes, I think, here. That allows me to immediately get my guys up. So that seems good to me. Purge. torch. I guess these other torches at this point aren't super needed. Get rid of one of them. So they fixed Hothead, so we should be fine to go top here with the spikes interaction. And actually, another thing that makes him better than Zealot. Probably might get a flying kills battle, I'm thinking. Huh. Screw you, Zealot, you suck. Big damage. I actually don't want to play that. Probably actually should have hit before I did that thing. I'll make sure I at least play these alchemies and the calcified ember out. Alright, there's that. I played this over that. Whoops. Well, had the Toma contracts last semester. We had a million ways from Sunday that we were going to make Hothead work. Tell you what though, I'm not taking these. I think we do draw now. We can do the coffers now at this point. Probably fine. I don't think we're going to take any damage. Was going to go left. Maybe I go right. I still could use a little bit more fire health. Just some health on my units would be nice. A Titanite, because Steelworker might go down, and it doesn't matter too much if he does. But I do need like something to have some beef. So I actually think we'll just go this way. Health is nice anyhow. That's not what I want. Soul Smelter could make this work, but right now it already works. So I get 6 from Alchemy. I suppose we could take it. It's hard to play, but we can make it work. I don't think I'll flex a Guild Mother at this point, just because it's awkward. Smidgestone would make you easier to play. I don't think I like Endless. Alright, Large Stone and Titanite. We have space to... We're playing them all the time here. So why don't we go here, and out of the two, I want this guy to have the Titanite. I'll just add the health there, because Strange Brute, like I said, he can die. He's just icing on the top of the cake here. I guess we'll give you an Avarice. I mean, we're not... We do technically have another steel we're hitting, though, so maybe I can just leave his slots open. Pyre Dampener, a little bit annoying. I don't really need the gold. And this is an annoying fight. Didn't I take the Silence Room? I feel like I've never seen it, actually. Well, maybe I just didn't... It wasn't important to me, so I didn't pay attention to it. I mean, we could just set up bottom with stuff, or mid. I think I'm not going to take this Trome, at any rate. We could try setting up mid. I do think that this run could fail if I don't do everything right. And, or this fight would fail if I don't do everything right. No, he top decked on a silence, so it didn't really end up mattering. So we'll play that. And we'll play this too. Might as well not have them die. And get my siphons here. Should have played the unit out though. Slight mistake. Bye-bye. We probably don't need this one, huh? Like, I'll have... Or how many souls do I already have? A ton, right? Might as well just do this. Oh, you know what? Roast me on it. It's okay. You can roast me on my absolute horrible play here with a clause reservation. There's probably been so many turns where I could have done a million different things with that, and I'm just failing to remember that I even have it. Played a world. Trying to let the turn. I don't know if I need to play another alchemy or not. Oops. I need to make sure that you're living. Good thing I didn't like X. I should have put that here. I didn't realize that this would actually be that close with Relentless with my 1600 attack guy. I guess the damage shield is real. And the 44/3 is real. Here we got the max horde. These are horrible. These also are horrible. This one, maybe, probably shell actually. That's actually such a good thing with what we got going on. And then at this point though, that just extra stuff. Queen's Tail, we don't have a single imp, so that's not happening. Imp Sickle would be okay if it gets me Pyre Charmer, but other than that, we don't care. I should have took one of them, but I feel like I don't want these to like not consume. You know what I mean? Since with the Soul Smelter and the non-damage thing, we're definitely like not gonna not have our Dragon Horde happen. Okay, this is super good. Don't need that. That's fine. Volatile Gauge. I mean, why not at this point? It does make the hidden passage a little risky, but technically speaking, I could always still play them. The worst case scenario, they both cost 2, and I can play that. My overall cost on my units goes down for deployment phase, not that that matters that much. These things all become cheaper. I think I'm taking the gauge, and then why not take the charge? It's all good stuff, man. It's all good stuff. Dualism there. Nah, it's just some health. And then maybe a multi-air quick if I need it. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost certainly not using this, but I'm just going to make the unit be something. We'll get rid of one of them. And that looks to be it. And Eleventh's a little bit more open now that we got the gauge. Probably just do that. Yeah. Anything else? Not really. So yeah, again, it's like Gilda, she has R8 ring 1. That's the main thing I can give her. And like, yeah, she got us some gold. A lot of gold. Did she really though? I don't know. This fight will go top. This should survive hit from Seraph. That is some bullshit. Ember costs. Could have maybe just went with the Zealot here, but I'm like used to this at this point. Here, let's put you there. Just really hoping to draw the unit here. Alright, whatever. Do that. Do that. Put you there, I guess, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it ordered. Oh, he was silenced anyway, so it didn't matter. He'll just die. Oh, I should have saved him then. Well, whatever. Here, have some of that. Do need you alive. Keeping you alive. Actually, the Zealot facilitates that. Maybe I should draw a card here. So if I play... Actually, I can't. I can't, so... Oh, that does draw it? Why did I think it wouldn't? I don't know. Alright, you can draw that hit. I forgot to hit the initial hit on what's his name. Alright, you're coming up. Damn it. Yeah, this is pretty fucking late. But whatever. The costs are actually coming in so good, but it's not even needed since I have the thing. Die. Emote tome. A little bit awkward with the whatever you call it, split anvil, but I can probably make it work. It'd be easier if I had double ember upgrade, which I would have done had I gotten the gauge sooner. But it's all good. Alright, same thing. Sorry for the stumpy run. For this one, we want the Gilda in front. She's just so unimportant at this point and at all points, really. Mind Cage, actually still I'm fine here because I can play it all out here. Just because it shows how bad the opener was on that other one. I forgot that I had, I'll be honest, I forgot that I had Emote Tome there. But it's all good. Let's get you on the floor for once. Could also put it on Steelworker, but let's just extend Gilda's health here. Forgot to use my ability. Damn it. So I should start with this one, and then do this one. Looks like they might have fixed the volatile gauge and center salve interaction. That's nice. I did totally meant to do that. Alright, they're all taken care of. Oh, I have a cost reservation. Did I use it outside the first battle? I don't believe so. Now let's do so this. I don't think we need to play Zealot here. Just do that. And I need to be double playing Firelight and just get this fight over with. So there's no real way I can accelerate the top fight, and then I don't have units on the other floors. So let's double play that. I guess I could have moved him up one. Gilda, you died. Nobody noticed. Nobody cared. You can get up there. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, masterfully executed by me. You know, it's funny. It's like, you can play so poorly on those high roll runs. You still could lose them technically, but not one like that. That was one of the easiest runs I've played in a long time. And the funny thing is, you know, it didn't take much to get there. I did say Hellhorn kind of is rough, but not when that happens. Not when that happens. And Deranged Brute is just such an amazing unit. I had it picked for my best unit in Monster Train 1. And I do stand by that just in terms of how easy and consistently it can break a run. I put it above Apex Imp even, because Apex Imp actually requires a little bit more, even if it is pretty broken too. And I ironically haven't had that many good Apex runs in Monster Train 2, but Deranged Brute just continues to be Deranged Brute, just such a broken unit. But you know, this run didn't need Deranged Brute. Deranged Brute just kind of put it into laughable territory, but with the amount of just immediate rage and either sweeper here. It is kind of funny though, like, everyone loves Zealot, right? And I get it, but it's better, right? Isn't it? Isn't it just typically better? I think so. You know, imagine if this zealot, what do you want? For 3 cost versus a 2 cost, I get something that already has multi-strike and quick. The only downside is it's an ability that has a cooldown of 2. To be honest, they should probably make the cooldown 3 if they really wanted to rebalance this unit. But I also am like, Pyreborn is a weird clan where, like, my philosophy at this point in the game is like, if you're going to make a nerf, you got to make a buff to accompany it, in my opinion. Because Pyreborn can be very rough if you don't get the broken stuff. It's kind of like Hellhorn in that sense. It's like, yeah, run like this will look easy, but if there's a run where I'm only getting offered like Miser and Guildmonger or something, then it looks different, right? Or if I'm Hellhorn and I'm not offered Ritual and I'm just offered like Molting Imp and Fortify and I don't know, Hidden Passage, all of that together, it's like, you know, bad things can happen, but not here. And the artifacts were just bonkers too. I mean, I knew it was going to be a decent run just from our starters, you know, starting Ritual and Alchemy. Pretty good. So, have fun with that one. Wooden Award slowly. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.